How you?
Hey.
I'm so glad to see you. Good morning. I get up at 6. I've been here 15 years.
Wow.
I was volunteer here before, and then I get paid for it.
Robert started volunteering at Harris-Hillman School, and he was hired. There were times when Robert's job was in jeopardy, and the former principal went to bat for him in order for him to keep his job, and that says a lot about Robert.
It's the enthusiasm. He loves to be here. He does everything he can to help the staff. Special events are things he lives for, because he becomes the ambassador for Harris-Hillman when we have special events. And he will be the first one people see when they come through the door, and usually the last one they see when they leave.
The students perceive Robert as someone that's very calming to them. I've seen a lot of times when students be agitated or whatever, Robert can just go over and sit down and start talking to them, or sit next to them, or maybe just, you know, pat on them or whatever. And, you know, they trust him. I think they feel comfortable with him, and I think it's because Robert sees them as just children first, and he doesn't really look at the disabilities that they have. And I think that's a problem with a lot of people, is that sometimes they forget that it's a child first. They just see a lot of disabilities, where Robert, they're just children. And I think that's what makes him a person that's really, you know, wonderful is working with this population.
Robert is real good with the students, real good with the students. I think he sort of fits in with them because of his mobility, at least in different aspects of his, what he can do and what he can't do. I think he can relate to the students a lot better than some other volunteers do.
With the faculty, Robert will do everything he can to help them, whether it's pushing a wheelchair, an extra pair of hands, to just sitting with a student so that a teacher can, you know, run into the restroom and take care of other students' needs.
He also helps move my students around the building, you know, get from different activities, because none of my children, besides one student, are ambulatory. They're all in wheelchairs, and so he helps my students get from one class to another. And then he also helps take care of our laundry, and then make sure that we have our feeding equipment set up for lunch every day. And then he returns all the items back to the room, you know, in the afternoon. And then whenever we do reading activities in the afternoon, Robert assists me with reading activities and games by using a voice output device. He walks around to the different students so that they can participate in the activity.
First thing we do in the morning time is like we wait till the students get in. He will assist some of the students, will assist a student to the classroom, and then we'll go to the laundry room. He fold laundry, do laundry, and then after that he fix up his cart, come and finish up the dining room, clean the tables and everything, and then we'll go back to the laundry room, make sure everything's dried, and then he will assist the students in the gym, interact with the kids in the gym, and tell them stuff.
So what do you like about your job?
It's fun.
What's fun about it? What do you like about it?
Hang out with the kids and talk to them. Oh yes, sometimes I have the kids feed.
We have one student in particular who's working on asking for her snack using a voice output device, because she is nonverbal. And so one of his jobs every day is to work with that student on her snack. She has to indicate by using the voice output device that she wants her snack, and when she does, then Robert gives her her snack, and then she has to ask for it rather than her just give something, you know. So that's one of her goals, and he's helping her work on that goal.
And one of the things I really like about Robert, sometimes we get in some situations where I really need his help, and all I've got to do is ask. All I've got to do is ask, and he'll try anything.
He's there. He's dedicated. He's dedicated to his job. He's dedicated to improving himself as an employee, and I think that's what makes him an excellent idol.
He will do whatever it takes to get to work. He struggles with, you know, transportation sometimes. That's totally out of his control. But he will be on the phone letting me know that he's trying to get here. He's made phone calls to get here. His dedication, that's why he's an idol to me.